Good evening, everyone. So today we're going to learn about reported speech. So what is reported speech? Reported speech is the form in which one can convey a message said by oneself or someone else, and this is mostly in the past. So let's understand a scenario. Imagine there are three friends as Bob, Tom, and John. At present, Tom and John are in a discussion. And if we want to quote exactly something Tom said, exactly in the way Tom said, we have to use direct speech. That means we are exactly quoting what Tom said inside the inverted commas. Okay, so this is known as direct speech. But if Tom wants to report Bob about something John said during their discussion, then here we have to use reported speech. That means Tom is reporting Bob about something John said. Okay, so this is the scenario. Also, reported speech we can identify as saying the third person view of what someone said. So Tom is saying something John said to Bob. Okay. And in this form, you need not use quotation marks. So when I was explaining about direct speech, we said that we have to include the exactly quoted sentence inside quotation marks or inverted commas. Okay. But when writing something in the reported speech, we are not using inverted commas. Okay. We can straight away say, because we are not quoting the exact words spoken by the speaker, but we are just conveying a message. We are saying something what another person said. We are not exactly quoting what the person said. So we are not going to use inverted commas. I hope everyone is clear with that. If we move on, we can identify three main scenarios where we need to do the changes when converting a direct speech into a reported speech. That is, when converting a direct speech sentence into a reported speech sentence, we have to do mainly three changes. The first change is change of pronouns. Then we have to do the change of tense. Third, we have to include the word that instead of the inverted commas. Okay, so these are the three changes we have to do when converting a direct speech sentence into reported speech. So first of all, we'll see how we have to change the pronouns. Okay, we'll see how we have to change the pronouns. Here you can see in this table how the pronouns has to be changed when converting a sentence from direct speech to reported speech. Now imagine in a direct speech sentence, there is the word I. So I said, I am hungry. So this is a direct speech sentence. We are quoting exactly what I said. So I said, I am hungry. Okay. Then when converting this into reported speech, we have to change the used pronouns. If it is I, we have to change it into he or she. If it is a girl, she. If it's a boy, he. So we can say, she said that she, the rest of the sentence. So here we are discussing the first change we have to do, which is changing the pronouns. We have to change the pronoun I into the appropriate pronoun he or she. And likewise, if we find the pronoun me in a direct speech sentence, we have to convert it to him or her when we are writing it in reported speech. So in this table, you can find how such pronouns can be changed. So that is the first change we have to do. Then if we move on to the second change that we discussed, that is change of tense. Now I said that we need to do three changes when converting a direct speech sentence into a reported speech sentence. So we initially discussed about the first change, see, which is change of pronoun. Now we are going to learn how to change the tense. And this is very important. Okay. Now imagine in a direct speech sentence, you have the direct speech part in simple present tense. Okay. Mary said, I can cook pasta. So I cook pasta is in simple present tense. Now, if the direct speech sentence is in simple present tense, we have to keep in mind that when converting it into reported speech, we have to convert it to simple past. So that means first, when you are given a direct speech, identify the tense. I cook pasta. So what is this? It is in simple present. Then convert this part into the appropriate changing tense. That is simple present into simple past. So I cook pasta, you have to convert into simple past, and that is I cooked pasta. Okay. And then we have to change the pronoun. I, we can't keep it as I. We have to change the pronoun. So it is Mary, and we are changing it to she. So finally, the reported speech sentence would be Mary said that she cooked pasta. So I cook pasta, which was in simple present, should be converted to simple past. That is, she cooked pasta. Okay. So like this, like given in this table, you have to convert the tenses accordingly. So if a sentence, a direct speech sentence, is written or said in simple continuous tense, I am cooking pasta, you have to convert that into past continuous tense when converting to reported speech. So what I want to say is, when you are given a direct speech sentence that needs to be converted into a reported speech, first you have to identify what the tense used is. And accordingly, according to this table, identify to what tense it needs to be converted when writing in reported speech. I am cooking pasta, that is in present continuous tense. So we have to convert it into past continuous tense. I was cooking pasta. Then what we learned previously, we have to change the pronoun. So I means we're talking about Mary, that's a girl. So we have to convert it into she was cooking pasta. And at the first part, Mary said that she was cooking pasta. So this is our second change. Okay. So from the 3 changes that I said we have to learn today, we have completed 2 changes. First one is change of pronoun, and the second one is change of tense. Then we already have identified this. We have to, instead of the inverted commas in the direct speech, we have to add the word that. So Mary said that and the tense. Okay. So the first change of pronoun, that is I into she. Then second change is the change of tense. I cook pasta in simple present to she cooked pasta, simple past. And third, inverted commas. Instead of inverted commas, we have to remove the inverted commas and add that. So this is how you change a direct speech sentence into indirect speech. Now let's see some examples. See the first example. Judy said, my parents are well. Now here, first, you have to identify the pronoun change. So we are talking about my parents. Now we can't keep my parents. Now this is in direct speech. What exactly Judy said, we are reporting. But now we have to report it to someone else. So my, we can't keep it like that. We have to change it according to that table. We have to change it into his or her. Now Judy is a girl, so we have to change it into her. So Judy said, now this is currently what we have to change, her parents. Okay. Then the second change I talked about was the tense change. So my parents are very well. My parents are very well. Now what tense is this? This is simple present. Are very well. Okay. So simple present we have to change to past, simple past tense. My parents were very well. Were, are, were. Then we had to say her parents were very well. And finally, instead of the inverted commas, we have to add that. So our sentence would be, Judy said that her parents were very well. Okay. Then if we understand the second example, she said, I'm going to learn to drive. So first we have to identify the change of pronoun. I. She. I, we have to convert it into she or he. So here we have used she, a girl, we are looking into a girl. So we have to convert it into she. Then what is this tense? I'm going to. That is present continuous. So we have to change it into past continuous according to the table. So she was going to. Then finally, we have to remove the inverted commas and add that. So our sentence would be, she said that she was going to learn to drive. Okay. So I hope it's clear, and I'm giving you all the chance to do the third sentence. Bob said, I went home. So what I want to make it clear is, there are 3 changes that we have to mainly do when converting a reported speech sentence, when converting to reported speech sentence. So that is, now from direct speech to reported speech, if we want to convert, we have to first change the pronoun, then the tense, and thirdly, instead of the inverted commas, we have to add that. So is it clear? You can try to do the third sentence here, convert it into reported speech. Then with that, we have come to the end. So I hope it was clear for you all. And let's meet with another lesson.